Hello everyone. We are Group 6. Today our topic is Fair Work Access Program, and it's my group members. First, I will do an introduction. Due to physical locomotion defects, people with disabilities face difficulties in finding jobs and cannot obtain ideal jobs opportunities. The social and economic importance of fair employment. They have two. And first is fair employment contribute to social harmony and stability. And next is fair employment can bring into full play the potential of human resource and promote economic growth. And next is problem statement. We list the three problems: security, sexual gender discriminations, regionation discriminations, and the people with this disability has difficulty finding jobs, and core concepts equality, inclusion, and empowerment. The, the plan emphasize that all job seekers, regardless of gender, regional physical condition, or economic background, should have equal employment opportunities. The fair employment promotion programs at the workplace for the inclusive employment environment. And by providing professional skills, skills training and career development guidance will help uh, vulnerable groups to improve their ability and quality so that they can better update to the needs of the job markets.
Hello everyone, my name is Xiaojing Ke. I will do the presentation for the second part of our program, Literature Review and Case Studies. There are three parts for this part. The first part is review of existing research on employment equity, social inclusion, and workplace diversity. Research consistently highlights that marginalized groups, including women, ethnic minorities, people with disabilities, and migrants, face systemic barriers to fair employment opportunities. These barriers include implicit bias in hiring, wage gaps, limited career progression, and lack of support for flexible working arrangements. Studies have shown that diverse and inclusive workplaces are not only fairer but also more effective. For example, Shaw proposes the inclusion framework, showing that inclusion leads to stronger commitment, higher job satisfaction, and lower turnover. Diversity is also positively linked to innovation, design making, and finance performance, especially in global and multicultural contexts. Additionally, social inclusion refers to proactive efforts to remove exclusionary practices and ensure meaningful participation of all individuals in economic and social life. In the employment context, this includes designing policies that support accessible workplaces, targeted training, mentorship programs, and anti-discrimination enforcement. The second part is theoretical foundations. Our program is based on two theories. The first theory is equal rights theory. This theory holds that every individual, regardless for personal characteristics such as gender, ethnicity, disability, or socio-economic status, deserves equal access to opportunities, including employment. It promotes formal equality, which means equal treatment under the law, and substantive equality, which means removing practical barriers that hinder equal outcomes. In the workplace, this means ensuring fair hiring, equal pay for equal work, and career advancement opportunities for all. The second theory is social justice theory. Social justice extends beyond equal treatment. It calls for addressing systemic and historical disadvantages through redistributive mechanisms. Rawls argues that social and economic inequalities are only justifiable if they benefit the least advantaged members of society. Applied to employment, this implies a collective intervention to support underrepresented groups through policy reforms, training, access, and inclusive workplace environments. The last part is analysis of successful projects or policies in Malaysia and other countries. In Australia, there is a Fair Work Ombudsman. This government agency promotes lawful and fair workplace practices. Its services include legal advice, dispute resolution, and outreach to vulnerable workers, including international students, migrants, and part-time workers. It also runs targeted education campaigns in multiple languages to ensure wide access. In United Nations, there is a Fair Employment Initiatives. These programs encourage inclusive recruitment, transparent promotion processes, and accountability mechanisms within both public and private sector employers. They have been adopted by multinational organizations such as UNDP and WHO. In Malaysia, there is a Talent Corps Diversity and Inclusion Framework. This initiative promotes inclusive talent management practices in Malaysia companies and encourages gender balance and disability inclusion through policy guidelines and employer incentives.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Xiao Tangyi. I will introduce part 3, the core design of our project, called the Fair Work Access Program. This initiative aims to promote equal employment opportunities for disadvantaged groups, such as women, people with disabilities, and individuals from low-income communities. The program is built on the idea that fair work access is a basic right, not a privilege. It brings together governments, private companies, NGOs, and educators to form a strong support system. Our main goals are to reduce hiring discrimination, empower management job seekers, and encourage employees to adopt inclusive practice. To achieve these goals, we designed 5 key components: an inclusive job portal, employees satisfaction with incentives, free training support, legal and policy advocacy, and a monitoring system to measure impact and ensure accountability. Okay, let's take a closer look at the 5 components. First, the inclusive job portal offers space-free recruitment with tools like anonymous resumes, and it highlights job opportunities from certified fair employees. Second, the employee certification and incentive scheme rewards companies that implement fair policies with tax rebates and public recognition, motivating them to hire more inclusively. Third, we provide free training and workshops to help underrepresented groups build digital, technique, and communication skills, increasing their job readiness. Fourth, the program offers legal support and pushes for better labor laws through advocacy, ensure job seekers know their rights and receive protection against discrimination. Finally, a strong monitoring and evaluation system collects data, tracks progress, and publish annual reports to improve the program and maintain public trust. Okay, next one.
So my part is talk about the firework SS program. expect impact and challenge solution. So first, let's talk about the job. Data from other similar programs shows that after just 6 to 12 months of training, we can help 20 to 30% more people from these groups get jobs. Think about what's the mean. People can earn their own money, feel like they have a purpose, and take a pride in what they do for the community. Second, we are going to fight against unfair treatment at work. When our trains show that they can do on the job, we expect to see 15 to 25% feel complaints about discrimination in the first 1 or 2 weeks, 2 years. Every person who succeeds at works helps break down wrong idea about three groups makes workplace more welcoming to everyone. Finally, in the next 3 to 5 years, we want to make our society fair. We aim to improve how fair people feel our society is by 5 to 10%. This isn't just a number; it's a big step toward a world where everyone, no matter who they are, has an equal chance to do well. By the way, we know there will be tough parts. Some bosses might not want to hire these groups because they're worried it will cost too much or won't work out. To fix this, we will give tax break to companies that hire them and share stories of other companies that have done it successfully. This shows that having mix of people at work is good for business. Another program is that the skills we teach might not match what jobs need. Our solution is easy. We will keep eyes on what jobs are out there and change our training to fit. That way, people will learn exactly what they need to get hired, and once someone get a job, we won't leave them alone. We will pair them with someone who can help them at work, and we will offer more training and support for their mental health. They will help them stay in their jobs and do well over times. The Fireworks SS program isn't just another project. It is about making things fair for everyone. We believe that anyone who works hard should have the chance to do well at works.
Let's wrap up our talk about the Fair Work Access Program. First, from our research in the program, we see clean issues. There are hidden barriers to fair employment, like difference in guidance, ages, and education. They need to be broken down. Fair employment study isn't just good for people; it's also be broken down. Fair employment. When businesses have diverse talent, they are more innovative in the long run, and the groups like flexible workers or older jobs seekers. They really need targeted policy to get jobs. Why does this matter right now? Well, high unemployment hits some older folks hard, and that shows off social resource. Companies lose money too because hiring bachelors mean they pick the wrong people. Fair employment is the backbone of good society. It helps with people's lives, showing this gap between rich and the poor, and keeps things harmonious. Now, how do we flex this? We need a local government to work together, making fair employment a tip operate for companies that make the rules. Give them tax breaks and the talent subsidies. This will push more business to follow suit. We also need to expand. Start with closed programs in manufacturing and service. Then move into new areas like AI and the green industry, and don't forget groups like flexible workers, people with disability and older jobs seekers. We will make special plans from them. This way, we boost their employment and help companies keep good talent. In short, fair employment is a win-win. Let's work together to make this change happen.